The most powerful idea ever to occur to a human mind was born in Charles Darwin's genius mind. The idea is evolution by natural selection. Darwin has been an inspiration to me since I seriously studied his works and followed the development of his brilliant thoughts. It has changed forever my view of the world and my place in it. Darwin opened my eyes to the extraordinary reality of our world. Darwin came with a complete explanation of the complexity and diversity of all life. Evolution offers a far richer and more spectacular view of life than any religious story. At school I was taught time after time that God, an invisible ghost, created the world for about 6,000 years ago. Today, thanks to Charles Darwin, I know differently. It is scandalous to consider how little of Darwin's ideas were taught at my primary and secondary education at school. Almost not a single word about it. Religious indoctrination was always present by talking nonsense, taking us to the church and following every religious event like the day of celebration of St. A and the day of sufferings of St. B. Darwin was astonished to find out that some birds had the ability to fly but others not. While in Argentine he found a lot of fossils that formed the skeletons of different creatures from tiny ones to mastodons, and again astonished with the similarity they shared with living mammals. The fossils indicated that all these creatures were extinguished from Earth. Darwin brought the fossils in England that created a sensation among the scientific world of his country. After this we have witnessed that thousands of scientists have been looking for fossils throughout the world and brought them in the museums so that everyone can take a look at them. The evidential power of the fossils could problematize a lot of people but not everyone. The scientists started to ask the crucial questions as Darwin did. What were those animals? Where they lived and why they do not exist anymore? Animal with tiny sizes up to huge sizes of 4 to 5 meters tall. Some religious fanatics suggested that the fossils were ornaments, that their god ornamented the world, and others that they were a bunch of sinners found in an oasis ark. Sancta simplicitas once again. Fanatism and stupidity knows no limits. Darwin identified the fossils as long-dead species of animals. At the same time he declared that the life on Earth was much more elder than the Bible led us to believe. Then the clergy started to demonize and slander him the worst possible way. Something that is going on despite the scientific value of his work that is based on evidence and not on qualified nonsense. Darwin was fascinated by geology as well and studied a lot of geological works whereby evidence could confirm that the formation of the Earth occurred millions of years before and the explanation why. He could find so many fossils in the shores of the oceans. As a matter of fact, sedimental material appears on the shores and in it there are fish fossils from whom the amphibians came and then the reptiles, mammals and birds.
Symphony of nature.